Hello everyone, my name is Piers D'Souza and my topic for today is Feminism in the UK. Feminism in the UK has a rich and impactful history dating back to the 19th century's women's suffrage movement, which fought tirelessly for the right to vote. Over the decades, UK feminists have championed crucial battles for equality and justice. Feminism in the UK has made significant strides over the year, from achieving the right to vote to tackling contemporary issues like gender pay gap and sexual harassment. The movement continues to evolve, embracing digital activism and intersectionality while striving for a more inclusive and equitable society for women. Historical overview. The first wave feminism in the UK was characterized by the struggle for women's suffrage. Key organizations included the National Union of Women Suffrage Societies, led by Millicent Fawcett, and the more militant Women's Social and Political Union, founded by Emmeline Pankhurst. Representation of the People Act 1918 granted voting rights to women over 30 who met property qualifications. Representation of the People Equal Franchise Act 1928 extended voting rights to all women over 21 on par with men. Second wave feminism. This wave focused on broader social issues such as reproductive rights, workplace equality, and legal inequalities. The feminist movement in this era was characterized by both grassroots activism and significant legislative achievements. Equal Pay Act 1970 required that men and women be paid equally for the same job. Sex Discrimination Act 1975 prohibited discrimination on the basis of sex or marital status. Abortion Act 1967 legalized abortion on certain grounds and has been a cornerstone of reproductive rights in the UK. Third wave feminism. Third wave feminism introduced a more inclusive and intersectional approach, recognizing the diverse experiences of women based on race, sexuality, and class. This wave also critically engaged with media representations and body image issues. Diversity and inclusion. Efforts to include women of color, LGBTQ+ women, and women from various socioeconomic backgrounds became prominent. Media representation. Campaigns such as those against size zero models and for diverse body representation. Fourth wave feminism. The fourth wave is marked by the use of digital platforms for activism and a focus on issues like sexual harassment, online abuse, and intersectionality. #MeToo movement highlighted the prevalence of sexual harassment and assault, leading to significant public discourse and policy changes. Everyday Sexism Project, founded by Laura Bates, it collected and publicized everyday experiences of sexism. Social media activism. Platforms like Twitter and Instagram have been pivotal in mobilizing feminist campaigns and spreading awareness. Contemporary issues. Gender pay gap. Despite legislation, a gender pay gap persists. Efforts to address this include gender pay gap reporting. Since 2017, large UK companies must report their gender pay gaps annually. Policy advocacy. Organizations like the Fawcett Society campaign for stronger enforcement of equal pay laws and better childcare provisions to support working women. Reproductive rights. While abortion and contraception are generally accessible, challenges still remain, such as in Northern Ireland, abortion laws were historically much stricter, though recent changes have aligned it more closely with the rest of the UK. Access to services. Advocates continue to push for improved access to reproductive health services. Domestic violence. Domestic violence remains a critical issue, with feminist groups advocating for legal reforms to strengthen protections for victims and ensuring robust prosecution of offenders. Support services. Enhancing funding and support for shelters and crisis services. Organizations and figures. The Fawcett Society, continuously active since its foundation, focuses on gender equality and women's rights. Women's Aid provides support for domestic violence survivors and campaigns for policy changes. Prominent figures such as Millicent Fawcett, Emmeline Pankhurst, Christabel Pankhurst, and Laura Bates and Jess Phillips played a vital role in attaining feminism in the